So you also talk about networking in the book.
Right.
Can you talk a little bit about how some of the most successful people you know network?
Yeah, there's two types of networking. So there's outbound networking and then there's inbound networking. So the outbound networking is what a lot of people do already. You know, they go to conferences, they cold call people that they admire, they try to find a connection to another person who knows someone that they want to target. So that's typical networking, and I don't love the word networking. I think that networking is an art. I get approached a lot about how do you network, and it's always very difficult to explain exactly how. But it's generally making connections and knowing how to make connections. So there's outbound networking, but I think just as important and maybe even more important is inbound networking. So inbound networking is actually people coming to seek you out. And the only way you can actually do that is if you start building your brand and that you become known for something. What I found is that, you know, as I advanced in my career, I was starting to create some brands for myself. You know, I was starting to become known as something. So, you know, one brand is, you know, being the CEO whisperer, whatever that means. But someone who like knows a lot of CEOs who I talk to, someone who's, I don't want to say like examine their mindset, but who spent a lot of time with them to find out, you know, what makes them tick, what are their challenges, you know, how do you become a CEO, like what's the pathway to that. So that's become sort of my brand. And I noticed that as I became more and more advanced in that people would come seek me out for speeches or to just, you know, get my thoughts, to talk to them about this. And if someone had a question about it, like I would become the reference, you know, for them, like, oh, you should talk to Betty about this. And that's really powerful. And I think people forget how powerful that is to get that inbound networking path. So always be outbound networking. That's really, really important. But also think about how you build your brand so that people seek you out. And because that when people seek you out, that connection is far stronger than when you seek someone else's time. So those are the two kinds of networking to think about as you advance in your career.